here's the thing, when it comes down to good marketing, I think one of the best and most underrated resources for us magicians and mentalists is actually the health world. And I don't just say that to try and hook you into health. I say that for a very important reason. The reason that health products and health brands and all of that kind of stuff do so well, especially quickly as well, they get a lot of new customers and all of that stuff fast, it's because they really understand the pain points behind like the buyer, the customer, the client in this case. They know exactly what that person wants, how the problems that they're facing, and how to actually solve them, and they give them the solution in a really simple manner. And this is something that we need to be doing as entertainers. We need to actually be thinking and looking like, what is it that we're doing? How on earth do we actually solve problems rather than just show up and do card tricks? Because, like, yes, that's cool and people pay for that. So as I was saying, oh, very bright light there. As I was saying, people turn up and pay for this stuff because it's really compelling and it calls out to them. And that's what we need to be doing as entertainers, not just, oh, book me, I've got a new show, or book me, I'm the world's leading mind reader, the only person in your area that can do X, Y, Z. Like, that is just a ridiculous way to go, because then we're battling with everything for something that people don't want. So let me give you this in the context of an example, and it's the reason I'm talking about this whole health angle today, because I literally just popped into the shop to grab a bag of coffee for a friend. That was it. And I saw a health bar. I don't usually buy these kind of things, but there was a health bar there that just called out to me in a really incredible way. So I'm going to show you that right now. So the bar that I found actually is called the PhD Smart Bar. So the brand is PhD and it's called the Smart Bar, high protein, low sugar bar. Now, we all know, as per every health thing ever, protein is the thing that you want loads of. So they're leveraging that. It's lots of protein. But what they're also doing is they're playing like, oh, you have this for not only the physical benefits, which is like a hidden, a subconscious part of this offer, but actually we've got this conscious part of it's going to make to eating this bar of chocolate, eating this bar of whatever the heck, I don't even know what it is yet, eating this bar is going to make you smarter. And when you see the brand as well, you see the brand PhD, well, you know that that's PhD means studies and academia and all that kind of world of things, and as a result you think, oh, maybe this is qualified by science, just because the brand has called itself PhD. And there's so much subliminal messaging actually going through this one bar of chocolate. It's insane. So here's the sort of recap, the moral of the story kind of stuff. If your entertainment packages right now, if all they're doing is selling yourself as a service, there's a problem, there's a gap, there's a thing that's going to make it harder for you to sell. It's going to lead to really awkward and uncomfortable sales. And it's also going to mean it's a lot harder to get consistent leads, because people are like, oh yes, magician, cool. But if you could show up and be something, the thing that people want, the desired end goal, if that's what you can be, then you're in a really great position. And the way to do that is have a really desirable offer that actually works psychologically and has been stacked in your favor, so that when people are shopping around or looking for entertainment, you are the only person for them. You are the only person. You eliminate all the competition by not competing and being relevant. Also, the final thing I will say on this is that this bar the size of maybe my thumb was nearly £3. It was nearly £3 for a bar the size of my thumb. And why have they done that? Because they were positioned in a really good way. The marketing called straight out to me. They had a bunch of subconscious stuff at play to make it like a convincing and compelling offer, so that when I pick it up and think, oh, that's interesting, I'm already sold by the core product. Truth be told, I did only buy this for this video to share this point, but the message here is, if you have a really compelling offer as well, another amazing thing happens to your fees, and that means quite literally they can go up. So if you want help actually upping your fees, creating these desirable offers so that you'll get consistent leads and actually make the sales part effortless, again, reply PhD, as PhD is in the bar, PhD, and we'll hook you up with some details.